All right, good afternoon. This is going to be our first reading lesson. It is on our weekly academic calendar that you should have picked up at school. Today's Monday. I'm going to be reviewing this anchor chart on page 21 that it says on there. We're going to be talking about realistic fiction for the story we're reading this week. Realistic fiction has characters. It has a setting where the story takes place or when it happens. Is it going to be sunny? Is it going to be cloudy? Is it going to be in the past or the present? And then in realistic fiction, we also have events that happen. Are your characters going to be sad and stuck inside, or are we going to have a great sunny day? Remember, realistic fiction seems like it could happen, but it doesn't actually, it hasn't actually happened. That's why it's fiction. So on Monday, after we review our anchor chart, we are going to be using page 22, just like we do at school, to preview our vocabulary for this story. Our story is going to be called How Many Stars in the Sky? This story is written by Lenny Hort, and the paintings are written by James E. Ransom. Before we do take a picture walk, I want us to look at our vocabulary words here. We have backyard, treehouse, searchlights, and daylight. Just like we do in our classroom, we're going to take out our journals, and we are going to practice using our glossary. At the top of our page, we always write the title of our story. How many stars in the sky? Title at the top. Then we're going to partition our page into fourths because we do have 4 vocabulary words. Backyard, treehouse, searchlights, and daylight. Remember, I am getting these vocabulary words from page 22. I also should have mentioned this is in book 2.1, not book 2.2. We are on page 22 for our vocabulary words in this green square. Remember, our glossary is located in the back of our book. That's where we're going to find the definitions for these words. I'm going to help you with backyard. So here I am at the back of my book, using my glossary. A and B. Backyard is my first word. I'm going to underline it so I don't forget where I found it. Backyard. A backyard is a yard behind a house or building. After I find my definition, I'm going to write it right here where it says backyard. A backyard is a yard behind a house or building. All right. So there is my definition for backyard. A backyard is a yard behind a house or building. I'm sorry, it's backwards, but there's my definition. And just like we do at school, we always draw a picture of our definition. So here is going to be Miss Clower's house. And my backyard needs to have a fence so that my dogs don't get away. And of course, I'm going to add my dogs in my backyard. All right, so there's my lovely art. For the word backyard, there's my 3 dogs, Olive, Wrigley, and Melvin, in the backyard. you are going to find the definitions in the glossary for these other 3 words. Miss Clower helped you on 1, so you know my expectations to do the rest. If you have any questions, please ask. I'm here to answer and help you in any way I can.